go.
What's up, you lazy sack of pillow sheets? You need coffee, and we can give you coffee, but you don't need just any coffee. Coffee that makes you creative, like you have your own studio, but you don't because you're at home, because you're a loser. It's COVID. You're not a loser. Wake up and smell the coffee again. It's not the same anymore. You're a lie. And Studio Coffee. Here we go. Drink Studio Coffee. Go to drinkstudiocoffee.com because you need coffee for a little pep in your step. The copy for this coffee sucks. So please email me at contactedmundmitchell@gmail.com and send better copy for me to read as an ad at the beginning of the show. Thank you. Good night.
Amen.
Oh, here comes an episode.
You staying home tonight?
I hadn't planned on it, no.
Plan on it.
Can we take OBS off?
It's like -5.
Something up there?
4. 3.
There we go.
2. 1. Booster ignition and liftoff of Discovery.
You're gonna die.
I'm Raymond Arroyo. We'll see you next time.
We're back with the show. Welcome back, everybody. We're back. Another episode of the show. We're still popping, rocking, and dropping.
Keep going. You're like rapping, so keep going.
I'm rocking and I'm not stopping. I'm sitting here on the floor, but I'm in your aura. Pajama pants, no. Leopard prints on your toes.
Go.
I'm not rocking and I'm stopping and I'm dropping.
Stop.
My name is Allie Hoffman.
Oh, that was okay.
So my name is not. How are you doing?
Hi, my name is Allie Hoffman. Hi, Edmund. I'm doing great.
That was uncomfortable.
It was uncomfortable for everyone, I think. Yeah.
So we're back. We're here with Kyle's in the closet still.
Woo!
And we got special guest Brennan, who lives with Kyle.
So.
Right?
Not in the closet.
Oh,
but
okay.
in South Fort Worth. So.
Yeah, you guys live together, so it's fine.
It's fine. Friends.
We're open to that. You guys being friends. We're open to. I'm just saying we're like roommates.
Yeah.
You live with women.
I do.
So do I.
Yes. Yeah.
So there we go. We all live with people.
Okay.
And it's okay. People can live with people.
Okay.
So how you doing, Allie?
Oh my gosh. I'm doing a lot better than the last time. I think the last time.
No, the last time I wasn't doing okay.
Well, also remember the last time I was talking about how I was crying, how I cried over Christmas, remember?
Oh yeah.
I'm doing a lot better. We had family Christmas, thanks for asking.
Are you having a more interesting time in your life than that horrible stupid story you told of?
It was not a horrible, stupid story. I just lost my train of thought.
Oh, okay. But are you living are you living your best life?
I think I'm working here, so we'll see.
Do you feel fully alive?
We'll see.
Okay.
Time. What
were you gonna say? You were gonna say something.
The jury's still out.
Yeah.
No, I don't remember, but I am working here now. We're trying to build this.
Oh, you're willing to say that publicly? Kyle, Allie's admitting publicly.
I don't know. The jury said I'm on like a test basis.
Test. Okay. Yeah.
I'm testing this out, not
You're
like you're
testing us
testing.
out.
Yeah, you're not testing me out.
Are you
I'm
testing
like
me
testing
out, or are you testing me and
the
Kyle
studio
out? The studio out.
Yeah, just like, do I want? But today we had pretzel sticks that were dipped in chocolate, so that was pretty nice.
That was a pro or a con?
That was a pro.
Okay.
From Nick Gutierrez, he gave them.
What's been the biggest con of working at the studio?
I don't want to say his name.
Does it rhyme with
Schmedman? Yeah, it could.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah. Well.
Sounds like you have a real crappy boss.
Is it his keyboard? Is it the keyboard?
Is it how loud my... So I got a new keyboard, everybody.
You did.
Great news.
And
nothing else is more interesting in the world right now, today. Nothing else is
going on
of historic importance than I got a new keyboard.
And it's pretty cool. Why don't you have it? You should have. Oh, it's really cool. It's very colorful.
I got a new keyboard. It was day one of this new keyboard, and he's making a lot of changes around the studio, I think.
Yeah.
He's
setting out his first 100 days of what he wants to do.
He was like, or what is it? Elect keyboard. And then today he wiped that elect away.
Yeah.
He's like, I am keyboard.
He wiped out the old one.
Yep.
He was like, we're doing it this way now.
He's like, c'est la vie, old keyboard.
Yep.
Have fun in Milargo or wherever. Is it Milargo? I got lost in the analogy.
Oh boy.
What's your dad's name? No.
Oh my God. I was gonna say you were making fun of me on how loud I type. When I type on my laptop, although it is a very loud keyboard, but then you started typing on yours and you're way louder.
Okay, it's not a competition, Allie.
No, I'm just saying, like, now we're probably even.
Okay.
Okay.
But life isn't always a competition. So we have a new president. How do you feel about that, Kyle? Are you willing to admit that live? Are you willing to say your opinions? Because I'm not.
Oh.
I thought it was cool that Trump wrote him the letter. I didn't think he was going to do that.
What letter did he write?
It's like a tradition that when one keyboard replaces another keyboard, the old keyboard leaves like a letter, and it's like a pretty cool thing that all the president keyboards have done throughout time.
Oh, that's very sweet.
And the last keyboard was, I didn't think he would write the letter, but
the last keyboard was a very loud keyboard, let's be honest.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was very loud.
Very loud.
This one could be louder.
Disruptive.
I don't know.
Innovative. First of its kind.
Oh boy.
Here's how close I'll get to political commentary. My
Okay.
kids, my kids were like, I came home last night and my kids went, Joe Biden is president now. And I was like, oh,
How
wow.
old are your kids?
My oldest is 8, my youngest is 2, and all of them, like even my 2-year-old was like, she's
just
like
angry.
Yeah, she just like hit the table. I was like, why are we so upset? And Ignatius was like, we voted for Trump. So, and I was like, what are you talking about? Yeah, and all of them went around the table and they're like, we all voted for Trump.
We all
Obviously,
win.
Dominic did not vote for Trump.
Sure.
We all saw that coming. He's the most like that. And
Okay.
then, so this is as close as I'm going to get.
Yeah,
And I was like, what are you guys talking about? And Danielle, for homeschooling, she let them all vote. Like we had a vote in our front yard.
Wow.
Yeah, and all the neighborhood kids came together. Yeah, it ended in blood and
But are people still friends?
No, they
or
were all friends. Yeah,
they did become friends.
the whole neighborhood pretty much. Those who felt safe enough to admit it publicly.
Sure.
I think most of the kids in our neighborhood voted Trump, which I find interesting.
Oh, that is interesting.
But I think these kids come from a place of privilege, so they don't know better. They haven't been educated yet enough. But yeah, they all voted for Trump, which was funny. And then, so all my kids at the table are like, Biden's in office. And I was like, this is fun. And they said, we voted for Trump. And I was like, oh, well, that happens. You got to get used to that. Sometimes that happens. And then one of my kids said, oh, we got to pipe down because Biden's probably listening through the cameras. Oh my God. I was like, what are you talking about? You mean Bill Gates?
Who's feeding this?
Yeah. They were just really upset about Biden. And then just to really throw him for a curveball, this is actually probably a little embarrassing for me. I was like, well, it is interesting that Joe Biden is the first Catholic president we've had in a long time. And one of my kids said, what's that?
Like what is a Catholic president?
Yeah, no, what is Catholic?
Oh, what is Catholic? And you're like,
I was
all
like,
right, we need to teach some other things.
I was like, well, we're Catholic. And one of my kids was like, no, I'm not. And another one of my kids is like, am I Catholic too? And I was like, yes, kids. But actually, honestly, I felt a little like they're not at an age yet where we've necessarily, like, it's not like at 6 you start covering the Protestant Reformation.
Sure.
You just are like worried about whether or not they're an atheist, right? Like you don't want an 8-year-old atheist. Like nihilism in an 8-year-old, they're already nihilistic. Like 4-year-olds are already trending
this is
towards.
Good. I'm getting parenting advice.
Yeah,
okay.
4-year-olds, they're already like, nothing matters.
Yeah.
Like who cares,
Who
right?
cares?
So you just want them to like believe in God or just be open to the idea of God.
Sure.
You don't want to force on them. Okay. So the fact that you just bring up like, also by the way, some people are wrong about God. Like it's not, this just doesn't come up.
It's not that conversation.
So we've never really like the word Catholic, they've never necessarily, like we don't always go like, you're Catholic, by the way.
Sure.
We just talk about Jesus. We're just like, which makes us way holier than other people.
Oh yeah. Evangelization, baby.
So that was pretty crazy. Oh, so they were like, so Joe Biden's Catholic? And I like looked at my wife. And I was like, how do we handle this? How do we handle this
now? Communicate through like.
But then I just walked away. I just like threw that bomb and then let Danielle deal with the wreckage.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. Ask your mom if Joe Biden's Catholic.
Yeah. Ask her what that means. Oh my gosh. Wow. So your kids I feel like your kids are very attuned to the world.
Well, it's because Danielle's doing the home. So like they just remember that time where they voted and they were really pulling. And then Danielle's been telling them like, oh, the election, I guess now that I think about it, Danielle must have not shared the election results until yesterday.
Until yesterday.
Maybe she thought they might get changed. I don't know.
Keep them on their toes.
Yeah, she just wanted to kind of.
Who knows what's going on?
What's going to happen?
Yeah, I did cry yesterday when I was watching. If you pull up a video of President Biden's,
always crying.
Yeah, President Biden's. I'm just a very emotional person.
Really? So
I'm not scared of it. His wife looking at him when he was being sworn in, and it was like the sweetest. Like you could just tell she was so proud of him, and like And then when Kamala, when she was getting sworn in, and like her husband, like her family, they panned to her family. I was just crying because I was like, they are so proud of them right now. I love America.
She's like, look at my Joey B.
Look at just all grown up.
He finally did it.
I was talking with we were talking
She's
with
probably
a friend
crying
today.
thinking about the next 4 years of carnage, like being the president's wife. Like you see all these pictures of you see all these pictures of first-time presidents when they go in the office.
Oh,
and then
absolutely.
After 4 years, they're like white hair,
and lines. It's so you're running a country, very divisive country.
Yeah,
right now,
you need
too.
to moisturize. Like, come on. If you're gonna be president,
it's called Aveeno.
Cream.
Come on,
Like,
CeraVe.
Maybe they're just not allowed to.
Maybe that's like a specific presidential lotion that they have to use.
I think it's the burden of the office.
I think. Wait, like birds? Like that's the name of the lotion?
No, I think what? No, that's what happens to them. It's the burden of.
But also, they don't lotion.
Yeah, that too.
Moisturize. But I did. I got very emotional because I love America and I just love like traditions of like this has been going on for so long and just like the historic of it and like when it came up a picture of Abraham Lincoln getting sworn in and I was
pandering
like,
hard.
man,
I just love America.
I did. I was shocked at how emotional I was.
Wow.
I was
When's the last
laughing.
When's the last time you've been that emotional about a country before, besides Germany?
2012 Olympics when I watched our basketball team just like blow out like Serbia. Like we won like 120 to 50. And I just love that idea that like our dudes are just going to beat the heck and they just looked helpless.
And that made you cry? Grown men helpless made you cry?
No, I didn't cry, but I was pumped up. Like I was ready to
He cried tears of excitement.
You're like,
and
America.
joy.
Totally.
I remember in 2008 when Michael Phelps got all of those gold medals, like he was like on fire. And I was in Alaska visiting some family and we were in this pub and everyone was cheering on and they were so excited. I get so excited and emotional when other people feel like they're accomplishing something or they're so happy.
Yes.
It just is, I am so
It's
happy
very
for
intense.
you.
It's very intense when someone is
I
like,
live my emotions like right here all the time.
when someone's trying their absolute hardest and then succeeds or
Oh my gosh, that makes me
perseveres.
so happy for them.
Yeah.
So I'm just an emotional being. I like myself and I love myself.
Are you willing to cry now? Maybe we could see a little cry.
Yeah, I can cry on demand, but I have to think of something sad.
Like what? What are some things?
My dad dying.
Is that the one that you always think of?
That always makes me like tear
Have you ever
up.
had to be on camera and fake cry before?
No,
I've never really had to.
but when I think about it, done.
Are you trying to think about it right now?
No,
Stop thinking about it.
No, you asked me if I could cry.
No,
on
I
demand.
didn't. I didn't say. I didn't ask you to do it. I asked
Just
if you
like,
could.
I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Anyways.
so the Bernie.
Speaking of crying. Oh, were you gonna move into something else?
Not at all.
But speaking of crying, you know what I am listening to on repeat right now?
Are we gonna go there right now?
Well,
can we talk first about the Bernie Sanders meme? Can we get this up on the?
Speaking of
Can
inaugurations,
we get the Bernie Sanders? So Bernie went very quickly viral. Like people definitely. Bernie is becoming the uncle of America that everyone loves, right?
Like the little crazy
it's like,
uncle.
Who cares what he believes or thinks? Like he's just kind of
little
our
guy.
Look at this sweet guy.
I saw this picture. I thought it was photoshopped. I did not believe that this was actually him at the inauguration. Like he just look at those mittens. One of my fashion statement.
One of my favorite captions was like a photo where he's walking with the envelope, and it's like it's like Bernie. The caption was like Bernie dressed like this is on his to-do list, but not his entire day.
Yes, yeah.
I love this.
Just do like Joe's thing.
Kyle, you had an interesting take that this is the quickest a meme has gone corporate.
Oh yeah. Like I saw this meme. This meme happened like yesterday, right?
Yeah.
And I remember I saw the meme and I was like, oh, Mins, that's pretty funny. Like I thought it was hilarious. And I saw the tweet Edmund said, I was like, all right, we have our first commentary. And then immediately, like this record store I follow is like Bernie sitting in the record shop. And I was like, that is so clever. And then everyone did it.
Yes.
Everyone did it so fast.
And
Why do you
so
think that is?
funny.
Why do you think was the inauguration like more views, I wonder, than it's a very watched event.
It could.
So maybe everyone's just getting more and more ready to
also,
capitalize on the moment.
This the way he is, it fits in so many different scenarios that it's like endless.
Yeah.
So it's just
It is really
can use
great.
it and so it's so
Can someone
funny.
Photoshop him, please? If you're a fan, if you're one of our 10 fans, please Photoshop him into something that we've done. Yeah, Deadpool. This is hilarious. I really like that.
So, like on Forrest Gump, like on the bench.
Oh, here's some news. Is Brittany here? Brittany, she's not here.
I don't think she. Oh, she.
Brittany
wasn't
won
here.
the. We can say now.
Is this public?
Yeah, we can say now. I'm pretty sure.
Our friend.
Wait, are we allowed to? I don't know now.
I don't know.
Kyle, you made me.
Doesn't it get announced at Seek?
But that's next week.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so. Seek 2021, or it's like this
Yeah.
weekend.
We're about a week behind in publishing.
Yeah.
All right, we should announce it live on the street.
Let's say it all together.
Just beep
You
it
heard it
out.
here first. You're one of 10 people to hear it here first.
Brittany Anderson won the St. Francis Xavier Award for Excellence in Evangelization from Focus
Fellowship of Catholic University Students Global. Thanks, Curtis Martin. Anyways.
Is she a saint now? Like, when does the halo show up?
I think she has to die. Someone has to kill her, or she has to die of natural
martyred.
causes.
Well, martyred for faith, because she has the award now. So, like, we know.
Yeah.
That's a target on her back. Yeah.
So the cool thing was Spirit Juice Studios came in town.
Hey.
And some of us who were really close with Brittany got interviewed.
Okay. She asked me to come, but I was already busy.
Oh, so you were too busy for Spirit Juice Studios?
No, I was already. What was I doing that night?
For people who don't know,
Always going to a girls' night.
Spirit Juice Studios is like one of the best
video
production companies. It's started by this guy, Rob Kazmarek, which is one of the, I think he's a cool guy. I think he's 7'5" tall, and he's a son of one of the Ghostbusters.
And his beard goes down to his belly.
He's the son of one of the Ghostbusters.
He's the son of one of the Ghostbusters.
Mm-hmm. Which one?
Yeah, the white one. And then
there's 3 white ones.
Yeah, exactly.
But the one on the left.
And also, so he thought people wanted to hear what was coming out of his mouth. So he started as a radio station. Then he thought, what if people just want to see what I'm seeing with my eyes?
And only that.
And so then he went to video production. And then that's Spirit Juice Studios.
How did they come up with their name?
So they were walking along. They went to a confirmation mass, and the bishop put oil on everyone's heads, right? And so Rob was filming this. He was in the back of the church filming, like all these kids just get just anointed, right? There was so much oil that it was going all the way up to the priest, to the bishop's knees. There was so much oil up in the vestibule, which is a representation of, because it would like the altar servers would sweep it out the side of the church, and it would come out and it would like water and oil. Yeah, come out of the side of the church, which is like Jesus, right? When he got stabbed, like water and oil came out. So it's a sign of that. It's really from this confirmation mass that Rob Kazmarek was at. But when he was in the back, he didn't realize that some of the oil got in the back of the church. He slipped on it.
Oh, that's
and he said, "Son of a he said a lot of bad things. But he was like, "Who spilled all this juice back here?" And someone was like,
he didn't know. He thought it was.
Yeah. He was like, what stupid infant. That's his words, not mine.
Yeah.
He said, would spill juice back here. And someone said, it's actually the bishop's juice, if you know what I mean. Exactly. And Rob was like you would say, he'd say, what?
Yeah. Right.
And then they said,
really, it's
the chrism oil. And Rob was like, the Holy Spirit juice. And then Justin Timberlake said,
wow.
Yeah, he said, drop the holy. Just go with spirit juice. Just keep Justin Timberlake turned back around and said,
so many twists and turns.
Holy Spirit juice. Just spirit juice.
And then he just gave a little wink.
Yeah.
To the
and then he walked out of the club.
Invisible camera.
And then Rob was like, cool, perfect.
Spirit Juice was born. And so they came out and filmed. They filmed Brittany. And what did they film you for?
They asked me what I thought of Brittany. What'd
you say?
A lot of, the hardest part about the film, or about being filmed, saying things about Brittany, is the number of times I had to say, well, what I would say, I'm not sure can be played.
You could not just say that story. But
if there were good things, different. I just didn't know how to say it in a way
that made you sound
that could be filmed
and presented at a very large Catholic.
What do you like best
conference.
about Brittany? They're like, what do you like best about Brittany? And I was like, I don't know if I could say it.
You can say it here.
I was like, well, no, maybe not really.
Maybe it's like a team meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe it's
okay. We'll affirm her later.
Anyway, so that's what happened with that.
That's really cool. I'm so she's whenever I think of discipleship, like disciple maker, I think of Brittany. She has such a passion. She talks about all the time. She just wants to evangelize Grapevine where we live. Well, I don't live, but
Spirit Juice, I also think, is one of the first organizations that made like religious brothers look super cool. Like, didn't they do a bunch of?
Did they do?
Like
who did the CFR
monks?
basketball that basketball video? Did you see that?
Maybe them.
It's probably them.
Yeah.
I played basketball in middle school. So.
Okay, you were going to talk about you were going to talk about something here.
So I have a TikTok, and I just think people on TikTok, the humor is just so on point and funny. And there's this really big song that's going around, and it's called Driver's License. So many people were talking about it. So I was like, okay, it was a rainy day yesterday. It was kind of moody. And so I was like, now's the time to listen to it. So I'm in my car.
You've been putting this off for a while?
Yeah, because it's
this
like
is
one
a
of those
chore
fads.
that you have to do?
It's like one of those fads where you think like, okay, it's just going around. Like it didn't immediately make me want to go, I have to go see what's going on. But I kept seeing videos and parodies of it. So I was like, okay, let me listen to the song and see what it's about.
But did you know that it was going to make you, like, was it set up like it's supposed to make you cry?
People were saying that it would make you emotional, but I didn't know why.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Because you don't have emotions.
Yeah, exactly.
You're dead inside. Okay. Are you already about to cry just me saying that? Okay.
So I listened to it yesterday again.
And you cried.
I am a 30-year-old woman. You know what?
Does your dad die in the song?
To it, no.
Oh.
But it brings you back. Do you take a gander back? Take a trip back in your mind. Use your mind palace and go back to your first heartache. Do you remember that? Ooh, yes. Okay, be there.
It was like a double hamburger with bacon.
Okay, no, with a person. Heartache with a person.
Heartache with a person.
Like high school breakup, high school.
The very first one I ever had?
Like the one that made the most impact that you remember of like, this is the first time that I have felt this heartbreak. It's probably in high school because middle school relationships.
No, mine go way back.
Because you're very emotional.
Well, but also you have to remember I moved around a lot.
That's right. Okay, what grade were you when you first had your first
heartbreak? I don't know. I mean,
like, and it wasn't just like a silly like we broke up after a date, but like heartbreak. I was in high school.
I mean, heartbreak is just a normal part of my everyday life. That it's hard to remember a time when I haven't been in a constant state of heartbreak.
Okay.
No.
I'm not a therapist, but I can recommend someone.
I'm trying to think. I really think probably middle school.
Yeah.
I think it was middle school.
Do you remember her name?
Sarah.
Mine's name was Scott. In high school.
Oh.
No, in high school. My first heartbreak.
So this song is gonna make me feel that?
It brought me back to that because the song should I tell you what the song is about?
I don't know where you're going. Like, did you want me to listen to it or something or what?
Yes.
But am I just gonna have it? We can't play it, so I'm just gonna have the headphones on and listen to it?
Well, we thought about you having the headphones.
We'll play this game, and the very first time I'm listening to the song, we'll be playing the game.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can connect it to my phone, and I can play it.
I already have it on here.
Okay. Do we have phrases?
Kyle specifically said we do not, and he cannot emphasize this enough.
Okay, so the game.
Prepare before the show goes.
Okay, so explain the game.
Okay, so
one person puts the headphones on.
Yeah, and I'm gonna play a song where so you can't hear
noise
me.
canceling headphones.
Noise canceling headphones.
And then
you're gonna try to read my lips and guess the phrase that I'm saying.
The phrase you're saying.
Yeah, Kyle, do you have a phrase that I can say?
Yes, I have a phrase you can say.
Okay.
Are you gonna text? Well, but the audience needs to see the.
How long should the phrase be?
Not super long, but
wait, the audience will hear you saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna say it more quietly, so then you can.
Okay.
And I'm gonna turn this up really loud.
Okay. Should I go? Are we ready?
Oh wait, Kyle, do you have this thing? Do you have the and don't make it inappropriate. Don't make me say something inappropriate. Do you have it, Kyle?
Do you have a phrase?
Yeah, I've got a phrase.
Okay. Put it on.
All right. These are very noise canceling.
They are. Okay, I'm gonna play it.
But I can hear you.
Well, I haven't played the song yet.
Okay, so let's set this up.
Okay.
Because we're gonna clip this out, Kyle.
Okay.
So I'm listening to Driver's License by
Olivia Rodrigo.
Okay, and I can't.
There is a curse.
I can kind of hear you, but when you put this on, and then I have to guess the phrase that you're saying.
Yeah. Well, also feeling your feels.
Well, also the first time I've ever listened to the song.
And you're gonna want to listen to the whole thing.
And we're gonna need a take.
So I'm gonna be distracted.
It's only 4 minutes and 2 seconds.
Okay. I'll guess the phrase very quickly.
Okay, tell me when you can't hear me. Can you hear me?
It's not that loud yet.
Oh yeah, because it's the beginning part.
It reminds me of that Kanye song.
All right. When do you want me to give the phrase, Allie?
Turn it up a little more.
Can you hear Kyle?
I'm afraid I can hear you.
Okay. Well let's.
I think I can hear you.
Allie, should I go whisper it to you?
Yeah. Come whisper it to me.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Turn it up more.
Well, it's playing in the beginning.
Give me some bass.
Would you just listen to it?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's a class.
Okay.
It's a class.
Can you hear me?
Look at that blonde girl.
Can you?
This is really.
There's.
I can't hear myself, so I'm like.
Okay.
I'm really disoriented.
One of your senses is gone.
Am I talking really loud?
Yes.
I'm trying to. Okay, I'm going to talk in a normal voice.
Okay.
Hi, I'm talking in a normal voice.
With a weird voice. Okay. You're going to guess the phrase.
I can't hear you.
Okay, here we go.
But it's weird because I don't know how loud I'm talking.
Okay, you're talking really loud.
All right,
okay.
Go with the phrase. Here we go.
Here's the phrase.
Here's the phrase.
Okay. Here, right here. And you say there's no God.
Wow. It's really hard to focus.
Yeah, because feel your feels.
Okay, the phrase, the phrase.
I just said it. Okay.
I can't focus. Okay. Is.
Okay.
I'm going to cry.
Okay. And you say there's no God.
It's all I do in the front.
No.
Do it again. I'm just working it through. I'm working through it.
Okay. And you say there's
It's
no God.
all I do in the God.
And you say there's no God.
It's all they do in the God.
And you say there's no God.
It's so the God.
And you say there's no God.
And you said there's no God. And you say there's no God. Yeah! Yes!
Okay, but like it's I don't know what part it's at, but it's probably in the middle. Yeah, look at him. Look at him. Do you feel?
Oh.
But do you hear the?
Okay, I can't understand why that would be intense.
Okay.
If I was
Do you have
only
a
doing
phrase?
that in a car alone.
And it was raining yesterday.
Yeah,
so it's a perfect storm.
100%. I would.
And
yeah.
imagine you're a teenage girl.
I would have smoked 3 packs of cigarettes.
Okay, imagine if you were a teenage girl. You
let me imagine that.
Okay. Put this
Let me
back
imagine
on.
that later.
Okay.
Let me imagine that later.
No.
Okay, so
Okay,
you
you
put the
gonna
back
do
on.
phrase?
Start the song back over. Kyle, what phrase?
And you, I have to come up with 2 phrases.
Wait, start the song over.
I can't hear you.
Start it over.
Oh,
Okay, Kyle, you're gonna come up with another
wait,
phrase.
it's about to get really good.
No, start it at the beginning.
Okay.
All right, next phrase.
I need to think of a known phrase.
Do you want me to just come up with one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just come up with one. Okay.
Wow. I want to be driving with the
Yeah,
top
it's gotta be-
down.
okay, so how about
We can brainstorm this.
get on the mic? Get on the mic. Are we still recording?
Yeah,
Are we recording on the
I'm in my
Roadcaster?
own music video
Yeah, we're
right
recording on
now.
the Roadcast.
Okay. And you say there's no God.
What do we say around the studio a lot? We're joking around.
This is hard.
I was
gotta
really
be-
proud of that one. I really set the bar too high.
It would oods of dudes be too
Guys,
direct?
it's getting really good.
How about Allie's famous on Instagram?
No. How,
Don't let me say anything inappropriate.
how about
Oh,
Make America Great Again?
That's fine.
Okay.
I think that's a good one.
Okay, here we go.
I'm right back there
Okay.
in high school.
Here we go. Allie is listening to Driver's License by Olivia
What?
Rodrigo.
No, it's a good.
It's a
yeah.
good? Okay. Here we go. And she has to guess the
I'm
phrase.
gonna cry.
Here we go. Guess this phrase.
Thing I would-
Ready?
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
Here's the phrase.
Here's the phrase.
Make America Great Again.
Pregnant Mary. Crickets.
Okay, wait. Try again. Make America Great Again.
Bacon America. America? Bacon America?
Make America.
Being American.
Start over. Make America Great Again. Make
Bacon America.
Great.
Bacon America. Bacon.
Great again.
Again. Bacon America.
Great again.
Bacon America. Bacon
Great
America.
again.
Bake again.
Yeah.
Making America bake again.
Close. So close. Make
Making
America great again.
Making America.
Make America great again. Making a bacon again.
Making America bake again.
What
I
was
do love
so
the Great British Bake Off.
That's not from that. It's from Trump. You know what was so funny?
that's right.
You know what's so funny is that you got 90% of it like right and stayed there consistently. You're like making a bacon America again. Making America bacon
It's
again.
like the Mad Libs. When you say it over and over again, then it will just come. So you just need to say it a lot.
That's the strategy.
Yeah.
I can understand how that would make a lot of
But you
less
didn't even
mature
get-
people. I mean, I could have let myself.
Finish that sentence. The less mature people what?
I could see how people
And then?
that are a little more innocent, naive,
Have
ignorant,
less than 5 kids.
yeah, could allow that to penetrate And
did it not bring you back to your first heartbreak?
not really,
Well,
but it was
you also
very difficult to focus on both.
Yeah. Okay. You need to be alone.
I
Maybe
need to
in
be
a
alone.
dark room.
This is weird.
With light a candle and just
Okay.
lay on the ground.
Did you do that in high school?
No,
Was that
I
your
did
thing?
that maybe the other day.
You lit a candle and laid on the ground?
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that's like the vibe for this song to like
That is
really
not the
hit
vi-
you in the feels. No, to like hit you in the feels. It brought me back to my first heartache when I was
but what
in high
you're
school.
describing doing is like you're about to die.
No.
not
Well,
like
emotional death.
light
maybe.
a single candle,
Yeah, just a little bit of light.
put out a hospital gurney.
Maybe no, too
lay
much.
flat on
Too
the
much.
hospital gurney.
Too much. Wear a hospital gown.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. But you didn't even get to the bridge.
Ooh.
It has a curse word in it.
Is that what really got you in the
Twice.
feels? It's like, it's
And it's
justified.
a very well placed.
It's a well-placed one.
It's a well placed one. But anyway.
Kind of like when my son drops Legos and goes, damn it.
Are you serious?
I haven't told you that story?
No.
He had he had a big Lego truck that had a trailer hitch to the back of it, and he was carrying it around the house. It's like connected by one little piece and has like a million pieces.
Yeah.
And he kept carrying it around the house, and he was upset any kids that got close to it because he's our oldest. He's like, no, don't get close. And Danielle and I kept saying, Ignatius, dude, like you stop carrying it around the house. He's like, it'll be fine. And then he was walking across the tile, and it slipped, and the whole thing fell, and it shattered, and a million pieces went everywhere. I mean,
Oh my
spread
gosh.
out.
So does
and he just
dreams.
looked down, and he couldn't see that I was even looking or could hear, and I saw it, and he just looks down and he goes, damn it. And he was like 7 at the time. It's super weird. That light just came on
Hey.
right when I said damn it.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Like
I don't
a
know.
filter deal.
Wow.
It's a bad word.
When little kids,
It's the best.
my brother couldn't. He had a lisp like growing up. Like he couldn't say his R's and his D's.
Mm-hmm.
So you can imagine fire truck. He didn't say fire truck.
Oh, okay. Is it okay for
You
me
know
to
what I
swear?
mean.
Is it okay? I mean, I'm
When
okay
you're
with
telling a
certain level.
story.
Yeah, if you're telling a story.
Yeah. I don't
Because
mind swearing
I also have
a well-placed curse word.
really hilarious.
Yeah, tell it.
Okay, we can't clip this out because I don't want me saying this to be everywhere. But since so few people listen to this podcast,
Well, they don't get this far.
Yeah.
Your
they might
parents
start.
listen.
yeah, my
You
parents
gotta
listen.
keep that in
Okay,
mind.
so all of our
Parents, don't listen right now.
So we're driving to Colorado. We're getting pretty close to Colorado, or we were in Colorado. It's very cold, but we're still an hour or so away. And it's super cold, but we're all in the car and you're all bundled up. Or well, it's warm in the car, so you don't have as much clothes on.
Yeah.
Well, then our kids have to pee. We have enough kids, not way too many. We have kids, a lot of kids, 5 kids.
Yeah.
And so to get out of the car and get to the back, it's just a big ordeal. And it's like, get out, you get out. Who needs to get out? So Danielle like hops out and takes 2 of our kids, Noah and Elijah. And Noah's like the 3rd oldest. So he's like 6 or 5, something like that. And I see them like run, and they run to get to the store or whatever, and they pull the the doors and it's locked, and they all come running back, and they're all super cold, and they jump in, and everyone's like, dang it, and Danielle's like, dang it, it's closed, and Elijah, the younger, was like, it's closed, and Noah's like, gosh, dang, it's damn fucking closed, and
he said,
yeah, yeah, he's like, it's damn fucking closed.
He's 5?
Yeah, he was 6 at the time. And just the ordering of
And how
it
do
was like,
you-
it was so
yeah,
weird.
Yeah, you're like, we have to teach you to curse
Yeah,
better.
so Danielle and I turned back and we're like, and then
Which
look back.
one of you?
And then it was like, don't laugh, don't
don't
was
make
just-
a big deal, because then they could want to do
and,
it more,
and then-
or
and
they
so
feel
now
that.
Danielle and I say it all the time. Danielle and I say that all the time now.
Wow.
I mean, not really. We bleep it out. We say,
Yeah.
it's darn
It's a
effing.
beep.
Yeah.
Like the other one will beep it out
Yeah. We
if
go,
they knew
it's
it's coming.
darn
Beep.
closed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's marriage for you right there.
That was hilarious. I like almost peed my pants just when I heard him say that. I couldn't believe.
There's
And
something
it was so
about
honest.
little kids using big adult language in their
Yeah.
little kid voice.
Yeah.
It is the most amazing. And they don't even have to, like, it's so funny.
Would it be child abuse to start a TV show where we
Okay.
just make kids swear?
Maybe, yeah.
Have you ever seen that famous video where it's like, and then I kicked him. I kicked him in the penis.
Wait,
You know what I'm talking about?
How
That
do
was
I
a
know
really
that?
viral video.
And then
like,
I kicked him.
I
No,
kick-
um,
and it was a commercial for
Yes.
life insurance.
then yes, it's a little boy.
Oh no, it's not. I kicked him. He's talking about like some movie he saw, and he's like, you know what he did? He kicked him.
He kicked him real
right in-
good, or something like that. Oh yes, Kyle, can you pull that up? Yes, what
He
is it?
kicked him right in the penis.
He said, there's like one where this little girl is going up to her mom and she's saying, Oh, she's talking about something about kicking the monster's ass.
Oh,
She's
ask.
like, yeah, ask. But she's saying ass.
Yeah.
She's like, he's gonna kick my ass.
Oh, yeah,
And like
yeah,
the
yeah.
mom, like, I don't have kids, but so I can't. But do you keep like?
Watch me and my mama watching it moving this man.
I love this.
The man that was gonna try to punch him, he kicked him down on the ground, but he was gonna kick him. I was on the ground. You know what he did? He kicked him in the penis.
The music behind it.
He was injured. Injured
Bad.
His little face.
It's so great when kids are when kids are just like that happy about a story, but also know that it's a serious story.
So funny.
It's so good.
Kicked him.
Do you have any kids, Allie?
No, we've established that.
Why not?
No kids. Not married yet. Looking, but
We
no
were gonna go through
prospects.
Brittany's Catholic match profile, but she's not here.
Yeah, we could go through mine, but that
Should we take odds or bets about
Lost
when they
cause.
play her video on that massive screen?
how many people are
at
going to follow up with
Seek?
her?
Like, do you think she'll get a bump in her Instagram followers?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I think so.
Do you think like Catholic match? Well, you can't search people in Catholic
No, you
match.
can't. But does she talk about like? She might talk about her life and her state of life.
It's like,
and then
hi, I'm
people will go
Brittany.
like,
I'm on Catholic
hi,
match.
I'm Brittany. I'm single.
Oh yeah.
Man,
So,
I
do you
should have been in the video. I could have slipped out into.
But I mean, even if I am not single, but
No.
if I was at Seek and I was not single and I saw the person, I might be tempted to be like,
But-
who is this person?
Right. But
they
do you
just
think
won the
now
award.
that any man who tried to pursue, speaking of any man tried to pursue her,
Speaking
do
of
they
the
just are
devil
they
who
just
won-
attracted to her fame because they're like she was on the big screen?
Clout
We're talking about
chasers.
your award that
We're
we
wondering-
can and cannot
we're,
say.
We're talking about whether or not you're going to get a bump in your Instagram
yeah,
followers.
or Catholic match.
I got
So we're
like
wondering,
30
like,
Instagram followers when
who-
Allie tried to find me a girlfriend once.
Ooh.
I did
Yeah.
up, but now you
30
have a
followers.
girlfriend, so
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get off
Brennan,
that game.
do we need to do something for you? I can
Brennan's
do.
engaged.
We set it up. Kyle. Oh,
Yeah, can we
okay.
look through
Then
your-
not
Allie,
Brennan.
you want to hear a confession?
Yes.
So the girl I'm dating, I've been into her for a long time. She follows you on Instagram.
No.
And I'm gonna be totally transparent. I was just like sitting hoping she would see it. And now that we've been dating for a few months, I was like, so like, remember that post? That was so funny. She was like, what are you talking about? I don't really check Instagram that much. And I was like, are you joking?
I was so hoping that she saw it, and I would have been because didn't we say I was going to be a flower girl at your wedding if that
no,
happened? That still should matter though. Like that's
But I've never felt more overexposed in my life because I checked
Yeah.
my Instagram and it had like 1,500 profile views, and I was like, I feel like a piece of meat. And only 30 decided to follow, and only 3 decided to DM. I was like, these numbers are not where they need to be.
But did anybody the people who did DM you? What were their DMs like?
Oh, they were super nice. They were like, yeah, this is really weird, but like, you seem like a funny guy. And I just had like a panic attack
Oh my
because I just felt like I had no idea what I was getting into.
We need to do this more.
It's very funny.
If you are a single man, first of all,
Wait,
hi.
if you're a- First of all,
Second, I
wait.
can help you. Wait, hold on.
Hi.
I can help you. Hi. No, most of the people that watch this, I don't know where they would fall and I don't know. But
You know
anyway.
where they would fall, like how attractive they are?
No.
Mind your
like,
manners.
Like age or, I have
Singleness.
Our followers are very good.
Yep. And they're very
the
single.
best. And they love
Otherwise, they
studio
wouldn't have
coffee.
time.
We have Brittany's Catholic
Oh,
match.
can we pull up Brittany's Catholic match on
Oh,
the
yes.
Oh my god.
TV?
Yeah, Brittany, we'll need you to come back here and log in.
Here. Yeah.
No, don't log in. Don't log in. Well, let's just do it through your phone. Let's just do it
Okay.
through your phone. Well, you wanted us to go through it,
Yeah.
Because there's some funny stuff on there.
Yeah.
but you don't want us to show.
Okay.
Are we exposing
First of all, your
people?
picture is beautiful.
Right?
Can I show the people?
Yeah, sure. I'm catfishing people. I look way better on that.
No.
So what we should do is just live right now go through all the guys and just make decisions.
Because in Catholic match,
left or right?
yeah, well, you can't do that in Catholic match, but you can heart their profile. You can
Ooh,
heart
how unchaste.
like a heart.
Yo, we really need to have some
Yeah.
live aspect because I like the idea of live people. If you've like bought studio coffee, you can control Brittany's Catholic match. I think that's big.
That's
for
a
a
Patreon
higher
level.
Patreon level.
Yeah.
If you
Okay.
get, okay,
Oh.
how much money a month would someone have to? We gotta get a third microphone for anybody that walks up in the future.
Like
Yeah.
a $250 a month donor, they can have full control.
Oh, would that work?
Creative control of my Catholic match.
If we get how much a month?
Yes.
$250 a month.
Okay.
That's not very high. Are you sure?
Don't get a lot of messages.
That's only 1 month.
Me
though.
neither.
But
Okay.
like 250.
No, 250 is a monthly amount if you subscribe.
I know, but they
every month.
only would need 1 month to be able to start controlling your. You know what I mean? Like they'd only have to give 250, and then they could start controlling, and then cancel their.
They wouldn't take advantage of us in that way.
They
If
could,
they
and for
want
4 weeks
ongoing
is a long time.
Control of my.
What are we gonna
Catholic
do?
match.
What are we gonna do?
They could. I
we'll
mean,
go on dates, and then we'll film
oh.
the dates. And so
We'll
they,
film
We're
the date.
very famous.
they
And we're
could
part of a
choose
documentary.
if they want me to go on really bad dates, and then we can film it, and it'll be funny.
There we go.
Or maybe I'll fall in love.
Did we just create a reality TV show?
I think we did.
Pretty much.
I think
What are we gonna
did.
call it? So we have the show, the studio. This is the date.
The date.
The date.
The date. Okay. That would be
Okay,
amazing.
do you wanna read
okay.
through
Oh, wait. You have to unlock your phone. We could even make, do you have more that I have friends that have like Hinge or Bumble.
Kyle, I have a
or-
video I
only
want to
have
send
Catholic
you,
Match.
but I can't upload it
I've
to the
been on
Google
a few
Drive from my
Hinge
phone.
dates.
If I
I've
text
never-
it to you,
Catholic
that
Match
doesn't
is
work,
the
right?
only
If I text
one.
it to me, does it work? Is my text open there?
No, you took
so
it off.
Dang,
You could you
I'm
airdrop it to
catfishing.
those
Oh
guys?
yes.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Emily Gutierrez at Emily Beth Hair or something. We can tag
Beauty.
her, right, Kyle?
Emily Beauty something. Yes.
She did my hair and makeup, and then I took a selfie, and that's how you get that
Ooh.
beautiful picture you're looking at right there.
Look at that. And she's representing the studio in her
She's got the
Catholic
hello.
Match.
I should charge
Okay.
the studio for this. This is good representation.
Should we read your
here.
introduction?
Yeah. Go ahead and read
Okay.
it. Tell me what updates. Leave a comment in the comments section.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, well, yeah,
And
like,
Edmund, as a
rate-
man, like say, like, is this like?
Yeah,
he's
so
already, you know?
rate-
This, but
Well, I've already been
nice.
through this, but let's rate in the comments this Catholic Match.
Yeah.
bio,
Introduction.
the bio.
Okay. I like to think that I'm the kind of person who does the kinds of things that other people say they'll do someday. That's good. Why are you
Edmund,
laughing,
you're a jerk.
Edmund? Why are
Off
you
to a
laughing?
good start.
It was just
it was
accurate.
It was a little convoluted. It
My-
was a little. It's hard to read out loud. It was a
Oh,
little hard.
sure. But
I like to think I'm the kind of person that the
are
kind
guys
of people.
reading it out loud, though?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Probably not.
Probably to their friends.
My favorite thing to
not.
do is have a good conversation. I like to create things, travel, play golf. I'm awful. Bake new things, read, and make lists. Okay, so that's her introduction.
Edmund,
It's
you're
not bad.
mean.
It's
She's
not bad. That's not bad.
well-traveled.
That's meta with the
Well
list
traveled.
It's not bad.
jokes
The list joke at the end
end.
was funny.
I do like
Okay,
lists.
ideal match.
You
I'm looking for a man who is on a mission that is worthy of my submission.
This
is good.
No, that's
with that
Dang,
one.
that's
that's
good.
a lot. Can we
That
just
is
be honest,
so good.
guys? Kyle,
That's a lot.
we're looking for a man.
Now, would you think
whose
that's
mission is
funny?
worthy
Because that
of
is
my-
funny. Or would you think like,
No,
whoa?
this would be the first part as I'm scrolling through where I'd be like, is she a rad trad? Like, is this a
Sure. I
little
would totally
too...
think
I
she was
do
a rad
want
chick.
them to wonder if I'm a rad trap.
Like, is this a woman who wants me to require she wear a dress every day?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
wants
Right.
me
Yeah.
to be
Wear
like,
a denim skirt
you
to
are
the floor.
only allowed, Brittany,
Yeah.
to wear...
and a veil?
When I come home, food better be on the table.
Yeah, is she that person?
Yeah. where
We
it's like-
continue.
Maybe I am.
It's a mystery though, because I would think, well, either she is that person or she just dropped a great Catholic match joke. And like, how many Catholic match jokes have we heard? A lot. How many have been like actually funny?
Okay, but would you consider that line funny? Read it again.
I'm
thought
looking
it was
for a
funny.
man who is on a mission that is worthy of my submission.
Now, Brittany, I want you to honestly answer, was that a joke line?
No.
See, it was not a joke line, Kyle.
Oh man.
She meant it. She meant it literally.
I did mean it literally because I was trying to weed out all of the mediocrity that's on Catholic
Yes.
Match.
My ideal match is I'm looking for someone who loves Jesus, who wants to be on mission in whatever field or occupation sets his soul on fire. If you are not like in any of those words or anything, then I'm
Right.
like, I don't know if we.
I don't think we
know.
can vibe.
it's
We
intense.
continue.
It's
We
intense.
continue.
Okay.
I know I'll need help getting to heaven, so that's what I'm looking for. Also, someone who takes initiative, someone who can laugh at and with me, and who lives in the moment and cares deeply about things that matter.
Someone who can
is-
laugh at you?
Yeah. Because I'm funny.
See?
Yeah, but when someone laughs at you,
I'm also a little funny looking.
I know
so-
from personal experience that when people laugh at me,
Not really.
I don't like it when people laugh at me.
Well, we laugh behind your back mostly, but
Yeah.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. I like that.
Ooh, she is
I like that better.
73% sanguine and 27% choleric. I was going to say choleric.
INFTJ. What Ninja Turtle are you?
Wait, what is your Myers?
Donatello. I don't know. ENTJ. I'm ENTJ.
I'm ISFJ.
I'm Hogwarts.
You're okay.
Or wait,
Hufflepuff, probably.
Gryffindor?
You're Slytherin for sure.
Shut up.
Her. Shut up. Okay, so men, come on.
Come on.
Also, the whole like looking for a man on a mission worthy of my submission.
It's kind of hot.
It's a little hot. It kind of makes you wonder,
like I've never heard it that way.
Okay.
Is this is a family show?
I told a story where my son said the F word earlier, so
Yeah.
I think it's not as family friendly anymore.
Man, I need Emily to do my hair and makeup, and then I'll take some pictures.
Then you wouldn't be single anymore, too.
Probably
I'm still
not.
single.
Oh, dang.
But let's tag Emily
Damn
because she's the
effing-
best.
Yeah, you
Cheers.
should all in the North Texas
If you guys
area.
are in the DFW area and you want your hair did or an updo, if you want a fade or a slap around,
or
Emily,
if you want a full face,
Full face and makeup.
full face, you want a
half face,
yeah,
just
you
the
want a
eyebrows,
half-
eye.
Yep, cat eye, half,
Red lip,
half done,
no
Ooh,
lip,
red
yep,
lip.
slap Irish
Pink
make,
cheek.
yep, Irish bell
orange
bottom.
cheek.
Yep,
Contour.
You
Yep.
won't call Emily Gutierrez
yeah.
at
Get you some.
555-767.
Are these galoshes? I just realized these are like galoshes.
Yeah, well, it was raining today.
Was it?
It was.
Yes, it rained today.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, oh, you missed the part he listened to Driver's License, a song.
Yeah,
What'd
it
you
already,
think?
It already happened.
Well,
it was. I can understand how someone would let themselves cry at that.
And you really didn't get into it because we were also playing a game at the same time. So it was like he's trying to compartmentalize.
Brittany was late for that. She
and,
missed
like,
that. She's gonna have to watch back.
Yeah.
I had
See how
a
it
family dinner.
So I think that's. Do we have anything else for current events? I think that was pretty much it for current events, right? Oh, Kyle, can we show this video that a 12-year-old made? I want to give a shout out. I don't really want to I don't know his name necessarily.
Wait, literally a 12-year-old made this?
Yeah, you thought it was a joke when I sent it to you?
Yeah.
No, a
It's saying
12-year-old.
it's not compatible with QuickTime Player.
Oh, interesting.
Describe the video?
It's called YouTube Poop.
Is it on
It's-
YouTube?
No, it's a genre of video where someone takes like a YouTube video and mashes it up.
I literally thought you made this.
No,
Are you serious?
I'm a little offended.
Also a 12-year-old boy.
Well, that's why I was like, a 12-year-old made this. I thought you were saying you were the
Wow,
12-year-old
this
boy
is
that made this.
1.27 gig. That's a massive
Yeah, man.
file.
You want to try sending it one more time, maybe?
Yeah, sure. Let me do it.
Wow. Okay. Did not know that.
So it's called YouTube Poop, and it's where you take a clip and then you make it just crazy, which is kind of in the theme of the show.
Yeah.
It actually kind of fits in.
That's
Yeah, we
why
should hire him.
That's why I thought you made it.
Where is he located? We need to call this.
I'm not
kid.
sure exactly,
It's
but
kind of like on par of other videos that you made that you probably have not posted.
oh, here we go.
Oh man, here we go.
It's of us?
Yeah.
Is this-
Well, it's from an
This is
episode
from
of
the last
show.
one we
A
did.
12-year-old made a mashup of a show.
yeah.
Watch. Yeah.
I'm rusty still. They're like tax write-off for Christmas tree. It could be not just for doctors. It could be.
What 12-year-old?
Watch. Can we have the gun to kill a pig? Be my security and confidence.
They just said. I just said Edmund. He peed over the balcony.
Oh wow!
Oh. Okay. Anyway. So.
Hey,
Wow, what a weird 2020. And then it's
How
been
many
weird ever
episodes
since.
of the
we're
show
going
did this
hard
kid
into
watch?
2021.
This is all from.
I sent him
thing.
this
That's a whole
episode.
other issue, though. We'll
You
talk about
asked
that
me to make
later.
this video.
Yeah. I'm wearing the same shoes.
Didn't see the last.
Was not
one.
Why'd
expecting
you
that.
portray your siblings and go with the white witch?
That's pretty much it. We can close it up.
2021's our year. DrinksToYourCoffee.com.
I totally thought you made
No, I did not make that.
You sent this to like you're like performing or encouraging.
Okay, wait,
child
hold on.
labor?
All right, hold on.
For free.
Okay.
Wow.
There.
We know this child.
No.
He definitely knows this child.
No, I
Something
don't.
does
Okay,
not
wait.
add
There's a
up.
Was it your
perfectly
child?
normal.
Yeah.
Listen,
How
guys.
did you get involved?
Pump the brakes. There is a
Children out there
perfectly.
who are
we need
just,
some
like,
answers
taking-
now.
Okay,
Who
He's gonna
watches
mean this
this
right
as a
now.
12-year-old?
Guys, I'm gonna put the hater blockers.
Okay.
There's a perfectly logical, reasonable,
Okay.
normal, and healthy,
Okay.
You have
safe environment.
some
Safe.
Include me
explaining
next
to
time.
do.
I want to be part of this.
Okay, you
Sorry,
can
I had
be.
to put
You
the-
can be,
I had to
Kyle.
put the camera on me just for
Okay.
him to know.
So,
Or her.
You
Explain
have
yourself.
no explanation.
there
for this.
is a company called the Dallas Dads, which I got in contact with, JP Talty, who's worked with Sherwood Fellows.
This sounds like a fake person.
No, he runs the video production company.
I know, JP.
He's going to be married. He's engaged, I think, to Fiona.
Fake news.
Courtney Kielbasa.
Oh,
He's got a macaroni
French,
show.
yeah,
Yeah,
sausage.
kielbasa.
Yeah,
Polish.
Polish sausage.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Why is he involved?
No one
Okay.
gives a stress.
Okay. Him and his two
didn't follow me
friends
back on
started a
Instagram.
video production company called the Dallas Dads, and somehow they got in touch with this kid, and so I was asking him about video production work, and then he said, we need video editing, blah blah, and he said, well, here's the thing, I do have this intern, and I said, what do you mean? He said, okay, here's the deal, this kid's 12. And he just loves making YouTube poop, and he's trying to get better at video production. So every now and then we'll just send him a video clip of us, and we'll just say, hey man, like, have fun. And he was like, most of the time we can't post the stuff that he does because it's just crazy. And I was like, what do you mean? And I said, how come you can't post the stuff? He says, I don't know. Sometimes it's just like, it's a 12-year-old that made it, and it makes me look stupid. And I was like, I post that stuff.
Yeah, you're
I post that stuff all the time. Yeah.
Sign me up.
So I was like, okay, awesome, man. So I sent a clip of after we record our episode. I texted JP and I was like, hey man, pass this to your guy, and
To your intern.
And also, I think he commented on one of our YouTube videos and said, hey, I'm the guy. Also,
we gotta find his name so we can give him a shout out.
But he's 12.
Let's
This
call
is a
him Sam.
massive.
Let's call him
massive
Sam.
platform.
True.
Let's give him an alias. Let's call him Sam.
Okay.
Sam. Great.
Well,
Sam, we love you.
We'll
Shout
let
out.
him name himself,
Okay.
but we will not agree out
appropriate.
loud that he's
Okay.
going to share his real name.
Okay.
Okay.
So we
now
got to
we'll
keep
call him
things
Sam.
safe here. We got to
Yeah.
keep this is a safe space.
Right now.
But I think at the end of that podcast, we said if you've gotten this far, type the letter E or something. So he commented on the video E. He like texted me E, and then he called.
texted
He
you?
texts you?
I thought he like something, and then he called in and left a voicemail that said E.
No way.
Yeah.
Is he our number
pull it
one
up.
follower? Are we finding our?
We love you,
Are we
Sam.
finding our audience?
No, I think he's just excited to have made that video for us. He's got
That
lots of
is
stuff.
a great video.
I honestly thought that you made that.
That video
When you
is
said a 12-year-old made it,
high
I thought you were
quality.
referring to yourself as a 12-year-old.
Because I do that often. I often refer to myself as a 12-year-old.
You often
Weirder
make
things
things
have
like
happened.
that. You
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's listen.
Okay.
Let's listen in. This is
This is Sam's voicemail.
Okay.
He's so
Wait,
cute.
do it again.
that was it. That's 8 seconds.
Can we make
Okay.
that a soundbite?
Do it again. Yes.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so also I give him credit for like going with that joke and
Yeah.
calling in.
Yeah.
So here we go. Here's
gonna be a big
I'm gonna
YouTube
hit
star.
play.
Okay.
And just listen.
It's like a long, like, what's just a E? It's a E.
Yeah.
Sam.
Maybe what this means is that your sense of humor is best appreciated by preteen boys.
Drink Studio Coffee. DrinkStudioCoffee.com.
He's just mad because I just hit the nail right on the head with that one.
You can go to patreon.com/thestudio to take over Brittany's Catholic Match account.
Please,
Go
someone.
to patreon.com/the show.
Revenge. Come on.
Patreon.com Patreon.com.
$250 in
You know what? If you made it this far in the episode,
Yeah.
50% off.
50% off.
If you donate $50 a month, you can control her Catholic Match
What are
account.
you, a mobster?
Hey.
Don Vito.
So this has been fun.
On that.
Do you have anything else?
Were we going to be talk about cuddling?
Something serious?
Oh! Yeah.
Kyle, in the current events document, there is actually.
We were going to talk about it.
So we looked up. Did we talk about this?
No.
So we looked up professional cuddlers.
Oh,
Yes.
And we were trying to see if we could find any in DFW.
Yes.
And we found, so professional cuddlers in Dallas makes $100 an hour.
The life of a
which is
professional.
more than
I feel
Allie's
like-
ever made in her life.
Okay.
I feel-
that seems a bit much.
Okay, but
mean,
here's
okay, but we're
the
not wrong.
crazier part. Here's the crazier part is they didn't let COVID get them down.
Nope.
They're cuddlers.
Yes.
They
now.
adapted. They're doing
They
remote
adapted.
cuddling over
No.
Zoom.
What?
Founder and
Remote
CEO
cuddling.
of Cuddlist.
Okay, let me ask you
Company's
guys
called
this.
Cuddlist.
Adam
Would you
Lippin.
do it for $100?
I'd do a lot of
Like,
stuff
would
for
I
$100.
cuddle someone else?
Yeah.
$800 for
I mean,
overnight
there has to be
sessions?
some rules. Like what? I mean, you could only.
I mean, $800 overnight would make me
Only
sketch.
cuddling.
yeah.
You don't have to like
I mean,
exchange.
But it depends on the person.
things don't work out here.
Does it depend on the person?
Here's what I'd say. Here's what I'd say.
Okay.
That first hour
Look at
would be
it's an old person.
The best.
the first hour would be the best.
Oh.
It would also be the longest.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
after that, I'd be like,
What do we
I've
think
seen
of?
YouTube videos about these people, and they have like go-to like cuddling positions. So they'll like switch it up in the middle of the hour. So it's not like they're just spooning the whole time. They might like
okay, here's what
switch it
I would
up.
be okay with this if it was kind of like Tinder in the sense that like
swipe left or swipe right.
yeah, like if I could control who I was agreeing to cuddle
Yeah.
with. But I wonder, you know what? Here's a really good thought
She
on this.
came out of the cuddle closet. That's in the article.
Oh my gosh. Here's a really good thing though. I wonder though if people that are professional masseuses, massagers, or like doctor or people that have to do physical touch for their job.
Yeah.
Like nurses that have to like wipe people's butts for them.
Yeah.
I wonder if they'd be more open. They'd be like, yeah, sure. What's the big deal?
Yeah.
But I just would be afraid of someone being gross about it.
Yeah.
Someone being weird.
Like if it's like a grandma or grandpa that
Yeah.
just like, because they talk about physical touch, like especially if they go into nursing
Yeah.
homes and like the lack of physical touch. Just
But
the
if it's a
lack.
dude that's like, I cannot wait for you to cuddle me.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I'd
I
be
would
weird about
no.
that.
I would pick and choose. I've had very high class people.
But imagine though if
You'd
you
be a high class cuddler.
yeah.
But
only the
imagine,
best.
but imagine though if someone comes to you to cuddle and you say no to them, and they were very genuinely needing human contact, and you're like, I can't cuddle with you.
Yeah.
Like that would hurt.
That would hurt them.
Yeah,
They would
you
feel
would be able to
rejected.
do
Well,
that.
because I'm so emotional, I probably wouldn't say no. 'cause
No,
I
you
also
wouldn't
don't
be
know
able
how
to say no. Yeah, if someone
Yeah.
walked
Also,
up,
if that's your job, then it's like, well,
Yeah.
freaking cuddle them.
I'll cuddle
It's
them.
$100 an hour.
But if a cuddler wants you to bake a certain type of cake that you don't want to bake, do you still have to
because they're
cuddle them?
against like it's
Yeah.
against your principles.
Like, would
and
you
life
cuddle
values.
someone that has?
Would you cuddle a rainbow cake?
Would you cuddle? Would you cuddle someone with an alternative lifestyle that goes against church teaching?
Right. Well, do you know that when you're cuddling them?
Yes, they say hi.
What if
they do.
had-
Okay.
What if they had like really bad breath?
That would be hard. How long are the sessions?
Hours.
Oh, there's several.
How much
is
money
it-
you want to make, Gally?
You can
But
do the
it's an hour-
all-night option.
You
It's
could do it
6
overnight.
hours
An
awake,
all-night
6 hours
option?
sleeping.
Hours?
$800
My
overnight.
eyes will get tired.
Overnight.
Well, and you get to sleep for 6
No,
of them.
I don't
Look,
want
some of
anyone
us are
touching me
lacking
while I'm
Allie.
in
asleep, I
basic
don't
human
think.
Allie,
connection.
they don't need you to be awake to cuddle them. Just fall asleep.
I think.
Well, that little-
It has to be consensual cuddling, right?
Yeah, it
Now,
is.
look at that
Yeah.
But
sweet
if you're
little
asleep,
man.
you can't give consent.
You're
Well, you
consenting
sign
to
a
fall asleep
waiver.
next to them.
You sign a waiver. They have to video chat. You have to go through a lot of screening to make this
Look, it
happen.
says the sessions also teach clients about consent. How?
Well, they agree on boundaries beforehand with a
Yeah.
waiver.
Yeah, like this
That's
can't be
interesting.
weird. This can't be sexual.
Like, don't try to kiss me. We're not doing that.
Yeah. Would you do it,
I
Brittany?
don't know. $100 is a lot of money for an hour.
For just cuddling? Like you
Really?
don't have to talk. Probably. Well, do they talk?
I might
Is
wanna
$100
talk.
a lot for 1 hour of cuddling
Yeah.
with a stranger?
Yeah.
Is that enough
I
for
don't
you
know.
for an hour?
Maybe 100 is like median.
And imagine you start
Average.
cuddling, like you're like, okay.
Start your cuddling career.
No, I know, but imagine you start cuddling and they're like, you're 15 minutes in, you're like, man, this is going kind of slow, and they're like, hey, could you really? I'm paying you a lot of money. Could you really like put your back into it here?
Cuddle
Like,
me better.
could you cuddle?
Look at that.
Like,
Some
cuddle
people
me.
come from
Aggressive
trauma,
cuddling.
from
Like, stop
PTSD.
being a little. Just cuddle. Stop being a little sissy and cuddle,
Cuddle me
Gosh,
aggressively.
what are you new?
Yeah.
What are you, a new cuddler?
Okay, but some people come from trauma, from PTSD, combat overseas,
Okay.
childhood trauma.
As much as this is
You need
funny,
therapists.
As much as this is funny, I do think there's something to say about like physical touch.
Oh,
and human
absolutely.
touch
I
and like
agree.
healthy.
And I think men need it a lot more than women do. It's just in that
They get less
they
of
don't
it?
get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas women are more comfortable.
supposed to
like,
be
hugging
manly,
one
not
another
yeah.
and,
Absolutely.
Yeah, I do think non-sexual physical touch is like super
Important.
important.
Yeah.
it's one of the
sure.
5 love languages.
Yeah.
Non-sexual physical touch.
Physical touch.
yeah, physical touch in general. But
Yeah. They don't like differentiate this is a
Yeah.
non-sexual physical touch. They just say physical touch.
Okay.
But yeah, that's. I mean, there's so many studies of like babies, of babies who are in orphanages or like who are
Can you
in
say that? They're in where?
orphanages.
Where are they in?
Orphanages.
Oh, your brother isn't the only one who
Is
can't
that-
say his ours.
Is that how you say it? And
Then
who
there's the
did
book
it?
The
And
Giver.
that
There's The Giver where that old man touches the young boy and gives him his memories.
I think that's a little different. That's not.
That's
in
that's
cuddling.
an award-winning book that made me cry as a kid. Why are you guys making it weird?
No, I've seen
Isn't
it.
that-
I've read it.
You've seen it and read it?
Isn't that like not a
Giver.
real? That's not a real book though.
Yes,
not
it's a
like
real
What are you talking
book.
about?
I mean,
totally
it's a real book, but it's not like a.
It's
It's not a real story.
No, it's fiction. But
Are you
it's
like?
fine.
But I'm just saying.
Did you read The Giver and you
I
weren't
was
sure if it
talking
was
about
fiction
children
or not?
in orphanages.
Yeah, these
Allie
kids
read
are.
The Giver, where they transfer memories through like hands, and it's a dice and she was like, "Is this real?"
No, that's what I'm asking. I was like, that's not real. Like that's not like that's a made
Who
up
cares? And it's an
story.
example.
But I'm talking about children who have no parents.
She's
I know. I'm
talking
just saying
about
it's like
real-
that. It's like it's
poor
like
children.
it.
Real
is,
poor
and now-
children who have no physical
I know,
contact
but
and
the-
how they wither and die.
But the point of this
Sad.
book is that the physical touch was important, which is something I was saying yes and to,
oh gosh.
and you shot it down.
The Giver is a really good book.
yeah.
Allie likes songs written by Disney High School Musical.
Okay, don't knock. Her voice is amazing. I've listened to Olivia Rodrigo.
Yeah, you want to talk about real?
Her
we don't get to
voice
listen to
is
Disney
beautiful.
Channel High
Okay,
School
you know what? Give us a
Musical.
karaoke rendition.
Talk about
Okay.
real.
Don't turn event. No. We're gonna demonetize us. It's gonna demonetize us.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, let's not
current
get
events. I'm just kidding, but it worked.
thing I
What's the
sounded-
next current event we got?
All right, let's take
I think I
peek.
put another one in here.
Thoughts?
Cuddlers unite. Wait, I think all of our listeners should and viewers should comment on if they would cuddle people for $100 an hour.
Okay, so
Would you
call
do
in.
that?
I want to get more people calling in and giving
call
their
in and tell
opinion.
us.
Give
Talk
their
to us
opinion
about this because
So
here's the thing: if $100 an hour, if you work 40 hours a week doing that, that's $200,000 a year. By the way,
Just cuddling.
before taxes or after?
before Edmund.
But like, what kind of
always-
taxes?
But
But it's
talk
still
about
200.
taxes.
That's
Is that wrong?
more
to
than
me?
you make
Are you an
now.
independent contractor, Brittany? We
Yeah,
like
but-
to
They're
know.
probably 1099
Listen,
employees.
yes, it's 200,000. It's $200,000 a year, right? But it's 40 hours a week of cuddling.
Yeah, that
mean-
would definitely max you out. on
And you
your
lose
physical
money
touch.
if you do it. Like
Yeah.
if you're doing the 8 or the 12-hour session, it's only 800.
And if you're cuddling that much, don't you come home and like not want to cuddle your wife?
Probably.
I'm single,
You're
so
like,
I
come
think
on,
we're
I'm
fine.
No, I know, but you come home and you're like, hey, it's like
is my job.
It's like asking a
As in, like-
chef to cook when he comes home. Like, don't cuddle with
Yeah.
me, right?
Well,
Honestly, I'd be annoyed if my
don't
significant
cuddle
other
with
did
me.
this.
Hey,
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 don't, don't cuddle with
babe,
me.
why you gotta cuddle with me? Hey,
What's that?
I come home and you ask me to cuddle with you. I cuddle all day.
Would this be cheating? Like,
I don't
I have a
know.
long distance girlfriend. If she was like, "Hey, I miss physical touch. I'm gonna pay a
Oh.
stranger $100," I'd be like, "Hell no, you're gonna pay
Oh,
what?"
that's a
But
good
Kyle,
point.
okay, if she volunteers to do it, but it would be sweet if you paid for her to have a session.
No, I'm not doing that.
Wait,
But maybe you
Kyle,
could pick the person.
Yeah, you can
I'm
pick the
not
person.
picking the person.
You can pick the person.
Go through the portfolio
not a
of who would
chance in
cuddle your
this
girlfriend.
world.
What if it was a very, very nice guy that you trusted?
What if it was a girl?
What if it was me?
No, no one's cuddling her. That's ridiculous.
What if it was Brennan?
Kyle's gonna pay you to
What if it
cuddle
was
her.
Brennan?
I'm not paying.
Okay,
anyone.
Kyle. If your significant person in your life, your girlfriend,
My girlfriend.
she is like so starved of physical touch, it's starting to have an effect on her mental state.
Shout out Stephanie.
What I'm saying is there anyone in your life? I mean, maybe
trust
maybe
enough.
your sister would be one thing, right?
Yeah, I'd feel pretty.
Okay,
good
okay,
about
okay.
myself.
But
Would
let's
you
make it
pay
let's
your
make it more
sister?
difficult.
Your brothers?
Let's make it more difficult. What man in your life would you trust besides Father Mike Schmitz to cuddle her, purely platonically, like purely?
I have no idea.
This is a very awkward question.
I don't know.
I wanted to take out the easy ones, like
can't-
Pope Francis, you know, like
Okay.
Mr. Rogers, right?
Right off the bat, it's got to be a guy who's not a threat.
Barney.
Because
Okay.
What
you
about
know,
that one guy that you were roommates with? I think your freshman year at Franciscan.
Elvin? What about him?
Put him on blast.
No, not Elvin.
Is he non-threatening?
No, Elvin's not threatening. He's just like has some gross habits that I won't get into on the show. But like, no, not what. Once I got to know him,
Okay, is there anyone in your life that
Okay,
you would
we don't need his
let cuddle
backstory.
your girlfriend?
I don't
And
think
she's
so.
like, like she just says, "Look, it's really embarrassing to say this, but like, I have not had physical contact with anyone. Like, I wish I could hug my parents or someone.
Okay.
Like,
Maybe
it's
you could
impacting me.
hire her
You know what?
sister or her brother.
Who would you trust?
maybe my little brother because
Which one?
Paul.
Maybe your little brother.
Yeah.
I thought the
Not
family
Mark?
members would be easy. Family
Yeah.
members.
Not Mark.
Yeah. Oh, I would definitely trust her to cuddle with Mark. Mark.
He's cute.
Yeah, he's
little.
young. He's like
I wouldn't trust her to cuddle
like
with Mark. He's too
9.
cute.
How old
really
is he?
cute.
He's like 9.
Oh,
He's
that's
very
cute.
cute.
See that? That's what I'd be afraid of, Kyle.
That's cute.
That right
no,
there.
platonic.
She would
I
swap
know.
out which brother Aubert she wanted to.
Yeah, Mark's more of a threat than
Date.
Paul. I would be. I feel
cute.
more comfortable with Paul.
Okay, which non-family? What is
Wait,
there a man
which
non-family
one's
member?
Paul? Is he the?
Paul's the one. He was here a couple weeks ago.
Okay, yeah. He goes to Ave.
He goes to Franciscan.
Oh, he's a
I
friend.
don't know. Maybe.
You know,
my best
I think
friend,
He's in
Joe.
Steubenville, so that's realistic, actually.
To be honest, I think I have less people that I don't trust to cuddle my wife than I do people I don't trust. You know what I mean?
Wait, you have more people that you do trust?
Yeah, I think like I have a lot of people in my
Who
life
would
I
you
would trust.
trust?
Who would you trust?
trust to
Nick,
cuddle
you would
Danielle?
definitely trust Nick.
I think most people in my life. Like
Nick.
I think most guys. I don't know why. I just would be like
Nick.
trusting, very trusting.
He's thinking
Johnny.
of Nick.
But you know what? Here's the thing, though.
Do you want
I think
Nick to cuddle with
I
your
think
wife?
no. I just think most men in my life are scared of my wife.
That's fair.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna say something sweet about like how outstanding the men are in your life.
my wife is.
She's pretty badass.
She's like
beat my ass.
intimidated. Like she'd be
yeah.
like.
If they
Any
tried
funny
anything,
business?
She'd
she
be the
would
one
take them out.
Take out her heart.
She'd be the one that wouldn't speak for the first 10 minutes, and the first thing she would say is be like, cuddle.
Yeah, cuddle. Like
Yeah.
she would say.
Yeah, she would
Cuddle
be-
me
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
It'd be quiet for 10 minutes. Kyle
Yeah.
would be like, okay, here we go. And then Danielle after 10
Kyle's
minutes would just be like,
cuddling
Kyle? And Kyle would be like, yeah? And she'd be like, cuddle.
See, I think most moms probably are already like out-touched, like
Yeah,
over-touched
that's
or
true.
whatever.
Yeah.
Because kids
I've
just
felt that.
hands all over you all the time.
I've experienced that a lot. I've been thinking about that, like your comment about that. And that is a big thing is how many times you get touched when you have lots of kids.
Yeah.
Like you're
No personal
constantly,
space.
because
yeah.
there's
And it's
literally 10
overstimulating.
hands that are like just touching
And
you all the
anytime you try to
time.
move, it's like you almost
Yes.
trip over this person,
Yeah.
kick this kid,
Yeah.
throw this kid.
And they don't really have
slam
that
this
much
kid.
of a sense of like personal space for
No.
anyone. So like they might come up to you and hug around your leg, but they're
Yeah.
like real close to everything.
Yeah, and then you go to
else.
fall over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you forget that they're locked in the fridge. Like it's just
Right.
crazy.
Yeah,
It's
you
just
keep them in
so
the garage.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah. It happens.
So people have
Anyways.
like weigh in on that on how
Would you be a professional cuddler for
Yeah.
$200,000 a year before tax?
yeah, but that's 40 hours a week of cuddling.
I mean, some people
normal
don't-
people work 40 hours a week.
I
and
know,
they
but
do like,
cuddling
but
people?
they do like mind, like this is
Yeah.
just you just like lay there.
Yeah, that's true. It's a very
Your arms might get tired though.
yeah, maybe
So
a
maybe like
little.
a one arm.
You
So,
can change positions though.
Yeah.
Man, I don't even know if I have enough energy to
was
go to
a
this next
great-
one. But yeah, clip all that stuff out. And then our 12-year-old, if he can make some of that,
Right, Sam.
I'm scared of what he would do with this video.
Sam's
Also,
our guy.
where's our clip? You're still a piece of garbage.
Oh, we got to bring that back.
We have to bring it back.
We need to, Kyle. We need to get like sound effects back, but instead of the soundboard, just in general, like for segments.
Yeah.
that would
Yeah.
be great.
Did you show everyone your plant?
Oh yeah, I'm starting to make. We got a plant for the studio, and
A
I'm
real
trying.
plant. We have some fake plant, but we got a real one.
A lot.
And I'm trying to make more plants
Propagating.
from the. Yeah, I'm fecund. I'm trying to make more plants from the. What?
You're exercising your fecundity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're
trying to
make
be
more-
healed and whole here.
And in the little Topo Chico bottles.
The
Yeah.
little Topo plants.
Trying to
So
be
Topo Chico, if
eco-friendly.
you're watching,
Sponsor us.
we're still waiting for that sponsorship.
This
wall.
This fire extinguisher has been discharged.
Oh, has it?
So on that note, I want more people to like, kind of like call in and leave a voicemail with their opinion. Although it's hard because you got to keep it snappy. Like
Yeah.
we don't want to listen to you rant. I mean, I want to listen to
Right.
myself rant for a
Right.
while, but we don't want to listen to
Sure.
you. Like it just, you got to get to the point,
Yeah.
like weigh in.
Yep.
But
Say something controversial and then hang up.
Yeah.
Please.
No
okay,
preamble.
maybe
just a take.
Just say
Pull back
something
a
and
little
then bye.
Yeah.
so
E-
So I reposted this and someone sent me a long DM about it, like because I put thoughts on this because I thought this was interesting, and that's when I was thinking, oh yeah, we got to get more people to send in their thoughts. So this was like a post from
oh,
whoever,
I saw this.
but Bitcoin is an exit from the Fed. DeFi? I don't even know what DeFi is.
I don't know.
I don't
It's
either.
DeFi. DeFi is an exit from Wall
DeFi.
Street. Social media is an exit from mass media. Interesting. Homeschooling is an exit from industrial education. Remote work is an exit from 9 to 5. Creator economy exit from employment. Individuals are leaving institutions. This is interesting.
That is interesting. It does remind me of something Allie and I were talking about earlier today about the human need for like ceremony and participation in something bigger than yourself. And so I wonder what the implications are for the church and other big institutions. But also I feel like maybe it is a temporary departure from institutions, but I don't think that it's a permanent one, because I do think there's something in us that wants to be grafted onto something bigger than ourselves.
Absolutely.
And that is what an institution is. It might be a small institution, but it's still an institution, right?
Allie, your take?
No, I think the same. I think people are just trying to find different ways of doing things. And I think there's a lot with the rise of social media, everything. I think we're seeing it a lot more that the traditional like 9 to 5 or something like that, like people are making a living doing these more creative kinds of things. And I think that's trickling down into all of these different things of like, you don't have to do what's always been done. Like you can create and make new things. I think it's just like a different level of maybe, I don't know, freedom, but just a different like way of thinking about it. But I think I agree with Brittany that we want to be bigger and to be a part of something that's bigger than ourselves.
I really appreciate that. I thought this was a cool way to think about, like, there's a common theme of people leaving these things. And I took this as positive, but some people I think reacted in my DMs to like the last line, individuals are leaving institutions. And a lot of people that follow me are, you know, Christian or Catholic. And so I think they took it a little more personally, like, ooh, people are leaving the church. But I just took it
I
as...
didn't get that
I just took it as, well, I mean, someone could make the argument like people are leaving church.
It is true. It's been true for
people
50
are leaving
years.
That's a good point. But people are leaving church, but they're leaving it for the wrong reason, because I think what I see in this is people are leaving not just institutions, but all of these are examples of where whatever that old institution was did not allow for people to be individuals.
Yeah,
It was like
exactly.
mass media used to represent what everyone thought, or it used to like maybe it pretended to represent what everyone thought, and you could participate in it. But now social media allows people to be individuals.
Yeah, it's very cookie cutter.
The same with
versus that.
homeschooling and industrial education. Like we've gotten to a point, maybe industrial education, or that's a misnomer, but like maybe the educational system helped at a certain point in our history, but it's gotten to the point where like it does not help everyone. Like you can't have the same method for every single person.
You can't have one test.
It doesn't help the outliers. It doesn't help the gifted kids and the not gifted. Like it doesn't. And the same with a 9 to 5, like a normal 9 to 5 is not good for everyone. The creator economy, like most employment is. So these are all things that allow people to be more individual. But like there is a way to, like the creator economy, some people look at and see it as all the same. So I don't think it's individualism, like in a bad way, the worship of it doesn't have to be that. It's just like this idea. I really think it's a Catholic idea. Like you can be at one, like united to a community and still
retain your
individual. Oh, we talked about this, like the two become one flesh, as Dave McClower, marriage counselor, said. Shout out to him. He owes us affiliate money. So as he was like, you know, the two become one flesh, but you guys are not married in heaven. Like you're still individuals. And it also reminds me on the back of the quarter, it says e pluribus unum or whatever. It's like out of the many, we're one. And so that we can, so anyways, I thought that was really interesting.
I think it melds really well with I don't know, one of those words.
It molds very well.
Yeah.
It goes really well with the Christian principle of subsidiarity.
Yes, exactly.
That the highest or the lowest version of an institution that can accomplish something ought to. And that is something that is countercultural when you look at both the right and the left. If we're talking politically, in the levels of government that they're trying to achieve and the size. Whereas subsidiarity says, hey, you can be an individual, and if the Common Core education that gets rolled out globally doesn't fit your community, then your community should have the freedom to build an education system that does. And if your community can't agree, then your home should be where that education takes place. So it is a Christian idea.
I'm thinking more and more about like mass media and the modern age, like, you know, tried to make everything uniform, like mass media, mass culture, but like all these things. And you think back to a time where the local village was very G.K. Chesterton has an article on this where he's like, what happened to cheese? Like mass production made cheese kind of all the same, but it used to be that cheeses were named after the Munster and because they were all so different because everyone did it different.
Right.
Everyone was unique. And I wonder if the internet has fractioned mass media to such a way that we're going to have that sense of like we're going to have instead of
this is how we do social media in Grapevine, Texas.
or just like the show has 100 listeners and it's a
community,
quote unquote successful, but it has its own vibe. And there are thousands of shows with 100 listeners instead of one show with 1,000 listeners. And they become almost these little tiny villages in the internet where it's like this village and this, and that's kind of how I feel. I mean, when I browse Reddit or YouTube or you're just like, what is this little community?
Yeah.
That's
and then
really,
people get really passionate and
and they have their own language and
why
their
do they
own
love mushrooms so much?
Yeah. Why do they all have dyed hair?
Communities.
Don't you think it's interesting to think about fulfillment in work and how it might be different today than 50 years ago and how this type of, I mean, the exit from Wall Street and from the Fed and from the 9 to 5, all of those things, I do think the creator economy.
You're gonna have so many more. You're gonna have so many more. Like you're gonna have
more
so,
fulfilled.
but you're also gonna have so many more options of jobs. Like if you want to be at a job that trade stocks, but you also don't want to wear shoes. Yeah, there's gonna be a company out there that you know what I mean.
If not, you can make it.
Yeah, like if you want to sell bowling balls and like refrigerators, like that's your thing. You could probably make it okay. Like that's
a really, I liked if you talk to like older generations and just their idea of like we work to provide for a family, and it's kind of the same way, but it's like that disconnect of you don't necessarily have to go somewhere now to a job that you hate to just but there's so many like different ways to
and you can be fulfilled in your 9 to 5. I do think, you know, baby boomers and older generations would go to their 9 to 5 to provide for their families and get their fulfillment in their families after work. And a lot of millennials were getting married later. Fewer millennials are having kids. We don't have the fulfillment in the family unit necessarily. And so we want to find it in our 9 to 5 in our work. And this type of economy is allowing for people to earn enough income to survive, but then also to be fulfilled. And I have talked to so many millennials who they may make good money, but they would give some of it back to be more fulfilled at work. And that's an interesting thought too. Yeah.
So send in your thoughts to our voicemail at 817-527-1423. Keep it short.
You know what?
Keep it controversial.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. A little spice.
Next time we got to make sure we get the camera and chairs set up so you can actually like be on camera.
Yeah.
Because I can already foresee someone's going to comment like, we can't see Brittany. We can hear her, but we can't see her.
Trust me, I'm very good looking.
We know, people.
And if you
next time you'll see her.
If you don't want to trust her, just go to Seek and watch the video.
That's right. There's gonna be a video about me.
We announced it earlier. Are we allowed to announce it?
Yeah, that's fine.
We're like about a week ahead or a week behind.
Yeah, I'm very humbled and honored.
We told the story.
How are you humbled? How do people get humbled when they receive awards?
Because I honestly don't feel like I'm in the class of people that have received this award in the past.
Who else has received it?
Like Father Nick Blaha, if you know him, and just people doing some crazy, amazing stuff.
Were you nominated? Like, how did that happen?
I was nominated, and there was a committee that chose me.
Whoa!
Oh my gosh! So what do they like look at?
Did you have to submit anything, or did they just?
I didn't submit anything.
They Googled
Someone nominated me, and then
the committee.
I guess
Googled
they
you?
asked people about me, and
they didn't ask me.
They didn't ask me.
They didn't know you.
Oh.
But they filmed you.
They did
film you.
You should listen later. We told the story of the origin of Spirit Juice Studios.
Oh.
Yeah, and the name.
It's the unknown story.
Yeah.
It's the Edmund version.
It's known now.
It's known now. Everyone's going to know.
Oh, I need to recover from this episode. This was a good one.
This was a lot of like from.
Hey,
is that?
I was going highs and then low.
We can't touch each other because we all will get COVID if you high five.
It's $100 for you to touch me.
Did you notice anything about the background of the show wall?
Did you iron the curtains?
Nope.
Did you dry clean the curtains?
No, I did something to them though.
Did you change them?
Yeah.
From what?
We had navy on the inside and hunter green on the outside,
and I
wanted
them?
the navy curtains for my house. So I took them off and I put the hunter green on the inside
like
and
the
the gray
green.
on the outside.
I do like the
beautiful.
green. The green
Yeah.
is nice.
The
The
green
green's
is
a nice
awesome.
touch.
I wish we would have gotten 2 of those green or 4 of those green.
Where'd you get them?
IKEA's still in business. We can get
I know,
them.
but when I went back, I couldn't find those.
Oh, they're there.
Those dang
now.
Swedish.
Yeah, they're there now.
Are they Swedish or are they
They're
They're
Ikeans.
Swedish. Yeah,
Oh,
they're Swedes.
No, they're from IKEA's from Sweden.
Ikean.
Okay.
Sweden.
All right. Have we decided how we're gonna close out the show, Kyle?
Yeah, we
Still a piece
play the
of
music.
garbage.
Okay.
And then we
Cue
look
the
for
music.
the-
Thanks, guys. Where can people find us all online?
The Oodles of Doodles. Instagram.
And handmade__ creations.
Woo!
If you want
Check
to
out
get into
Brittany.
Brittany's DMs, she's single.
Slide into my DMs. Slide into Allie's DMs.
So is Allie.
Hey.
You can slide into either one of our DMs and tell us which one
Yeah,
you want
because
to
we'll
date.
see each other.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys next time.
Okay, bye.
The Poncho Dog on Twitch for my roommate's Brendan's thing. Pretty big time.
We'll see you next.
What did Kyle say?
Damn, I don't know.
Follow my
We'll
roommate
see you
on
next
Twitch.
time.
Man, I hope the
Poncho
microphones
Dog.
kept up with us because
That was a good episode.
That was very fun.
That was a fun episode. Brittany, you need to be on the show more.
We did some crazy shit.
You're really good.
We were screaming very loud.